Welcome back to English and History, the podcast where you learn English through amazing stories from our past. Today we'll explore one of the most famous celebrations in the world, Halloween. Costumes, sweets, pumpkins, ghosts. But where did this all begin? Let's travel back more than 2,000 years to discover the true origins of Halloween. Long before Halloween existed, the ancient Celts, people who lived in Ireland, Scotland and parts of northern France, celebrated a festival called Samhain. Samhain marked the end of summer and the beginning of winter, a dark and cold time of year when people feared death and bad spirits. The Celts believed that on the night of October 31st, the line between the living and the dead became thin. Spirits could return to visit the world of the living. To protect themselves, people lit big bonfires, wore costumes made of animal skins, and left food outside their homes to please the spirits. They hoped this would make the ghosts go away peacefully. Samhain was also a time of reflection. The Celts thanked their gods for the harvest and prepared for the long, hard winter ahead. By the 8th century, the Christian Church wanted to replace pagan festivals with religious ones. So, the Church created All Saints' Day, also known as All Hallows' Day, on November 1st, a day to remember all saints and martyrs. The night before became known as All Hallows' Eve, which over time was shortened to Halloween. Even though the church tried to make it a holy celebration, many old Celtic customs continued: bonfires, disguises, and the idea that spirits walked among the living. For hundreds of years, Halloween remained mostly an Irish and Scottish tradition. But during the 19th century, millions of Irish immigrants moved to the United States, bringing their customs with them. In America, Halloween began to change. People started carving pumpkins instead of turnips to make jack-o'-lanterns because pumpkins were easier to cut and find. Children began dressing up in costumes and going door to door saying trick or treat, asking for sweets in exchange for not playing tricks. Halloween slowly became a fun community event, not just a night of fear. Nowadays, Halloween is celebrated all over the world, from Canada to Japan, from the UK to Brazil. It's a mix of ancient beliefs, immigrant traditions, and modern pop culture. We see it in movies, TV shows, and even on social media. What began as a night to protect people from spirits has become a night of creativity, fun, and imagination. Still, if you walk through a dark street on November 31st and feel a chill in the air, maybe, just maybe, the old spirits of Samhain are still watching. Let's review some useful words from today's story. Celtic, related to the ancient people of Ireland, Scotland, and parts of Europe. Samhain, the original Celtic festival that inspired Halloween. Spirit, a ghost or the soul of a dead person. Bonfire, a large outdoor fire used for celebrations or rituals. Pagan, related to ancient religions before Christianity. Harvest, the time when crops are collected. All Hallows' Eve, the original name for Halloween. Immigrant, a person who moves to live in another country. Jack-o'-lantern, a pumpkin carved with a face and lit with a candle. Trick or treat, what children say on Halloween night when they ask for sweets. This was English and History. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more.